We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. And here we are with MMAT stock Metamaterials Inc. finding support there and trying to hold it above 90 cents. We talked about how critical this was from Thursday to Friday. And while the market was actually going lower, MMAT stock held itself up. And you could see the SPY on Friday going lower. And on Friday, our SPY bot, since 9:50 a.m., sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, put options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. You could see those outflows crossing to the downside as well and staying below for most of the day. And you can now gain access to this as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to our bots, as well as becoming part of a growing community of members using these resources to maximize in either direction within the volatility by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT trying to hold that support, and interesting enough, it is actually going ahead and bouncing up and trying to stay above it in the after hours. And not only that, but also on MMTLP, we've hit a full transition from bright green to white with red borders, which is from the rip area to the dip area, from extreme strength to extreme weakness for those of you coming across the channel for the first time. And this is where we try to reverse on 42 vision, and we need to see how much strength will that have, and will both of them follow each other. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys a home run opportunity that was mentioned on Friday morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So these are the stocks I mentioned on Friday morning. They each gave jumps of 5 to 10%, 10 to 20% plus, but one of them turned out to be a home run, and that was ATXI. We caught this one in the pre-market as it was starting to pick up on the inflows, consolidating here. Inflows picked up and stayed above the midpoint, full strength on 42 vision, into the bell and after the bell, and it gave a highest point of 30% plus, guys, within minutes to an hour. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market and receive this edge and clarity over the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us, and let's jump into these charts. So here we are with MMAT, Metamaterials Inc. and MMAT stock, as we stated, is trying to hold that support. Very interesting. A full transition has not happened just yet, and we need to break down the key levels and what's going on here within the charts. And here we are with MMTLP as well, doing a full transition, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the inflow versus outflow and our bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, our newly released Tesla bot, and we have other bots on the way so that you can receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities. And you can now join the members using these resources to maximize in either direction by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and that edge within the volatility, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with MMAT. It's been under a bear indicator here since Thursday. The outflow started to actually pick up, but they had not crossed the midpoint just yet. They crossed it towards the end of the day, and it was super important to watch these inflows try to pick up and come towards the midpoint. And that's why the stock basically sat sideways, because outflows slowed down, but not enough inflows to pick it right back up. And it's trying to bring itself back up to cross that midpoint. That is going to be critical and crucial going into next week. I know everyone is talking about the S1 filing. Everyone's talking about the process moving forward with MMAT, but the charts do matter, right? This is how we know what is going on and where the stock is heading. And right now, strong support at 90 cents. I believe that's going to be critical to stay above it. And worst case scenario, if it gets crossed, 85 cents to 80 cents will be a crucial level to see if the bulls try to reappear or if the bears are trying to tear this one down. Now, we are under a bear indicator. We want to see that get canceled and a bull indicator pop up in the process to the upside. And if we zoom into the 15 minute, you could see within the volatility, it slightly crossed the midpoint here towards the end of the day. That's when it bounced from 89 cents to 96 cents. You could see how that momentum picked up there, and it slowed down, and outflows are dominating here as well, and no bull indicators popped up. Bear indicator has still been dominating, so that's going to be crucial and critical as well. I'm going to be watching for those inflows to pick up, as well as for those bull indicators to pop up. Now on MMTLP, we also have here the full transition that's happened to the dip area. This is very interesting because if this starts to reverse, the question mark is, will MMAT follow it as well and move with it? Because we have not seen a complete transition on MMAT, yet we're seeing one here. And this is awesome because this could be the point where it tries to reverse, especially as you see those inflows getting really close to the midpoint and trying to cross it. Still under a bear indicator here though, and we have seen it go from bright green to white with red borders, right? This is what we call the rip area. This is what we call the dip area. And if it's your first time here on the channel, this allows us to see where the strength lies, where the weakness is, and where the dips and rips are. And the outflow and bear indicators and the inflows and bull indicators are there as extra layers of confirmation. So I'm going to be watching this one very closely because on the 30 minute, it's about to cross. On the 15 minute, it's trying to hold up. Just got a bull indicator towards the end of the day. Doesn't really mean anything just yet. Too early to tell. It needs to roll over into the 30 minute to see if this strength can continue and if these transitions could go from red with green borders to dark green and continue to the upside to break through resistance of $5. Now on MMAT here, as I stated, we want to stay above 90 cents. If we go lower, 85 to 80 cents are the supports to watch. To the upside, we want to see this break back above $1 and get towards 105 and then use that area as that staircase effect, those inflows picking up, bull indicator hopefully popping up in the process to cancel this bear indicator, and then from there we can start talking about higher levels such as $1.20. A lot of people think that this is just getting started, and when you really think about it, it is still holding itself up pretty strong from the 65-cent support of the 52-week low near it, and then also the one up here at 71 cents. And right now, it's going to be crucial to stay above these two levels and not go ahead and retest them so that there could be that staircase effect forming in the longer picture or longer term of what's going on here right now, right? And what's actually created this momentum is the speculation and hype behind the recent news of the $4.5 million order. And we broke down also how much that could add to the growth of the company as they continue to partner with this person or entity, right? This other company that is making these orders from them. Now, the bigger picture news is the fact that it states here, Meta Materials receives attention due to its oil and gas spinoff, right? This is big because Meta stock rose above $1 again, benefiting from the attention around its spinoff of Nextbridge hydrocarbons, right? This is big in the sense that the stock might get compliance again, and it's actually been sent a letter back in August, and it needs to stay above $1 for 10 consecutive days. And this is super important. Why? Because based off this article and the speculation that's going around, Nextbridge market cap is 1.1 billion, which is nearly more than the market cap alone of MMAT, which is near 300 million. So it's almost like a 3x from these levels, and this is where the big price targets of higher levels are expected, or at least are speculated on in the future of 6 months, 12 months out from now, if this continues to grow and all of this goes through. It's all speculation and hype right now until it's confirmed, and we also need to stay above $1 before MMAT does a reverse split or further dilution. So something to keep in mind as well. So those inflows need to pick up on the 30-minute. We want to see a bull indicator pop up, break through those key resistance levels to the upside, and then we can start talking about higher levels. But so far, in the bigger picture, it's trying to hold itself up at 90 cents to 80 cents. If it goes below it, will be critical. But if it could stay above 90 cents and get back above $1, that will be critical and crucial as well for the bulls and strength of this chart. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.